I gotta say, it is remarkably impressive just how many of you random people within like 60 seconds are just ready to join a random live stream for some random guy on the internet on a Monday night. That's crazy.
At Lex Unam says, John did started the ATMON's server but nowhere said the version.
It's the latest one. I probably should have. Honestly, I had a little bit of extra time one night and I kind of just threw that together. It probably should have been better documented and better communicated, but I didn't have a whole lot of time, so I just did what I could. What's up, K Hunt? How's it going? I appreciate it. I am so very happy to be back. Already watching YouTube just switched here after the notification. That's crazy. So you're telling me that you guys were already doing something else and you guys chose to pause, stop whatever you were doing to come watch me? Because if so, that's a huge compliment. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind. Thank you very much. Wonder how many hours of sleep I need to function tomorrow. I mean, somewhere usually between 5 on the very, very low side and 8's a good average. There was an announced on Discord, and there's also a bot live alert, and the Twitch, not random. I mean, that's fair. I'm just throwing it out there. Even at that point, you guys chose to join the Discord for some random guy on the internet that just plays Minecraft for fun. You know, 6 hours till I need to go to bed, dude. What are you doing? 6 hours till you need to wake up, man? Why are you still awake? Ignore the new follow on Twitch. I've been following you for some time on my other account. Okay. All right. I will. Totally ignored. But thankful nonetheless. I appreciate it. Very kind. Yeah, no. Gotta tap into the John Hall stream. I appreciate it. You were waiting for the stream. See, this is what I'm saying. Like there was a beautiful period of 3 weeks after I had my kid last summer where I was able to stream during the middle of the day. And that was like ideal for everyone. Like I had probably the most consistent viewership that I've ever had.
To watch what not to do in Minecraft. Watching you BCS, I can't take advice from videos. BCS it.
That's funny. How on earth is that in this one? It's not even here. That's interesting. Very interesting. But point being, I would like to at some point have some days where I could stream at an earlier time frame so that not everybody had to be exhausted to stay up and watch me stream. I'm currently playing Stacy 2 Expert, but the mod seem, but all the mods seem fun too, so I followed off the short. Nice. Well, thank you so much. During that time, I was just watching it during work. That's funny. Dude, that's what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. Can you just put at 250 because I hate when my message gets cut? I'm going to be honest, for the normal Minecraft stream, I'm probably eventually just going to turn off TTS because it is being way overused. 1 second, I was asked a question.
At Riley Reed 5902 says, I like to watch how you do things. I like to help and learn. At Lex Unam says, since when is normal?
There, that ought to help. But yeah, eventually that's what we're gonna do. But yes, this is very, very early beta release of
says,
all the mods 11.
I just want to hear TDS say Cobb Lemon.
Cobb Lemon? That's funny. That is funny. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Busy playing ATM 10 right now in game. Yeah, ATM 10 is pretty well developed. All the rest of them are still pretty early. I'm gonna take my watch off because I'm getting too many notifications from too many other people. I want to stay locked in here. So how was our weekend? How did everybody do? Was it a good weekend? What's up, Luther? How's it going? All right, is my idea or says 1810. It does say all the mods 10 on the server list. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I copied the server properties from an old server over to the new one, so that way it kept the same port and everything. I'm thinking the only person that is 18 mods server besides PT being on. Oh, nice. I see. Here's the thing. I have been considering playing a little bit probably in my spare time, but I just don't think it's going to be fun enough for me to want to like actually like stream, if that makes any sense. Could have been better if Brazil had won the match, but not a bad weekend. Hey, I've not watched much of the World Cup, but I did see that the US won, which I guess is a good thing, right? Oh man, see, it's been such a chill afternoon, and then literally 4 minutes into starting stream, I've got like 4 texts from people asking me questions.
At Lex Unam says, respectfully fucking hot wave.
All right, so Lex is gonna lose TTS privileges because he can't stop using bad language. How do I do that? Is there a way to just remove that from him? I wonder if there is. That would be hilarious, right? Let me see. We're gonna give it a shot here real quick, because I meant to mess with this pre-stream, but I really didn't. But I've been helping people in Discord about Cobblemon. Nice. There used to be a mod that told you the mod pack version for a server. There used to be one. I don't know. I haven't messed with it much. See, here's the thing. I'm okay with leaving TTS as long as that's not the right one. As long as we're chill with not using bad language. This username doesn't. Why does that username not exist?
Says, I want you to leave TDS. I want to be able to help when you're locked in.
Hold on, Earth. What do you mean it doesn't? Oh, it's because I use this. I'm cool with a slight increase in cooldown for TTS probably, and then I don't know why it does absolutely nothing for moderation on that. USA has been taken over by football fans, and the Americans have no idea how to react. Yeah, honestly, it's not really our sport. I was shocked when they said they were having like the World Series here to begin with. But no, so just so everybody's aware, the goal of my streams is to make it something that anybody could watch or have up on their TVs or not be worried about showing to kiddos, right? So that's why I am a little more hesitant about the TTS, just because of how many 4-letter words have been spammed lately. Which I think Lex makes a good point. I have not necessarily specified that, but also I haven't looked at those literally since I was streaming last summer. So I did want to just take a quick second to go take a look at that. TTS moderate, that's fine. Minimum role on YouTube is anyone. Blah, 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 blah. Cinder says, okay, cooldown. Cooldown is going from 60 seconds to 90 seconds, but as a slight, what do you call it? When each person makes concessions.
Lex Unam says, can respect rules that have not been discussed or posted.
You're right. Exactly. There you go. Please refrain from PP talk. How about that? PG-13 stream. Exactly. That's what we're going for. The Scottish and Dutch have shown up. The English will be there shortly. Keep the beer cool. That's funny. That is funny. What did I miss there? What could be a problem with free TTS? No cooldown. People can say whatever they want, get said. You know what? That is a very good observation. What could possibly go wrong with that, right? What was that message? It didn't even show up on YouTube. See, that's the one thing, and I may have to talk to Cryptex about it because I know he's got a better TTS thing. But for some reason, it only allows me to moderate numbers, symbols, emotes, repeated letters, or links. So what we're going to do is we're going to change cooldown to 90 seconds, and we're going to change character limitation up to 200.
From bad language at Lex Unam.
Deal? I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, I can actually blacklist usernames. Oh, power's going to my head. Power is absolutely going to my head. Okay, anywho, there we go. I think we've adjusted it now, so it should just play one TTS every 90 seconds, and should have a character cooldown or a character limit of 200 now. So his new TTS software is cool. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. Hello, also been watching you for a while now, especially because the tutorials of 1810. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I see a lot of fudges. I see. I'm cool with the fudges and darns. I'm totally cool with that. That's fine. 100%. I'm cool with that. But like, I've got some younger siblings. I would like for them to be able to watch my streams. But if you can't, then, you know.
Saint Smith G1Q says, carrot percent carrot percent carrot percent percent carrot 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 carrot.
I don't even see that in chat.
Carrot dollar 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 dollar
Holy smokes, it's just going. I don't also have a way to cut it off. I may need to do that, right? This is why we can't have nice things. Exactly. That's exactly why. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Before I go any further, well, I think he may have actually already sent it to me. Let me go find my chats with Cryptex.
At Riley Reed 5902 says,
Got it.
Let them lose the ability to interact.
And that's why there should be a cooldown. See, and I think what's actually happening is there is a cooldown, but it's not actually ignoring people. It's just playing those things every 60 to 90 seconds, which is why there's such a delay. TTS will always be abused. The kitties can't help themselves. Yeah, you're right. But it is nice. It is nice sometimes. I want to clarify. I don't mind TTS inherently as a concept. Like was mentioned earlier, sometimes I get incredibly locked in. And sometimes I forget to pay attention to things. All right, anywho, where were we headed here? Let's play some Minecraft. What do y'all think? Good plan? Regular delay, people delay 90. You put a red button, somebody's gonna press it. Exactly, that's how you moderate. That's funny. Honestly, what I could do is, what I've seen people do is sometimes like TTS will go into a queue and somebody has to like actually manually tell it, okay, now you can go. That might be worth doing. I don't know. We may have to look at something like that. Yeah, per user delay would be better than a global delay. I agree, because otherwise, like I said, I think everything's just going into a queue and it's just going to sit there and continue to just sit there. Now, I got to be honest, I don't remember exactly where we were. What I do remember is that I have gone and gotten a few more solar panels, so that we got plenty of power. I think we had just finished setting this up last time, but we hadn't really gotten very far with it. I do know that either I think advanced.
We're grown people here. This is a gentleman's agree. You're a woman. I said gentleman. Anyways, whoever heard this have lost the game.
Hey, that was perfect. It actually, you said it all this time. I 100% believe that. I agree. I'll moderate if needed. See, I don't mind letting a couple of people moderate. I just haven't. Again, I kind of like the automation behind all of it. You know, that way we don't have to worry about it. You know what? I don't think I did. That's a good point, Potter. I think we're gonna go ahead and take some. Well, it was that and redstone, right? We were needing to replace a couple things from last time, and I don't know if I ever did. I don't have any redstone, so we're just gonna do what we got. Delay is bad. You're gonna do something wrong, and then not know it till a minute later. Yeah, you're probably right. We're gonna. Oh, maybe I already gave up. We'll put some back in there. I'm not too worried about those, anyways. We're gonna get pretty close so we can have some mystical agriculture.
Doing bees and stuff for this BTW.
I've
seen in one other live you mentioned that.
I just haven't yet. That's it. It's not that I haven't per se. It's just that I haven't yet. We've been focusing on other things. So I've got a pretty decent, an okay power source that's going to be able to power most everything I want to run for now. Then I want to get automated resource production set up, pumping resources into probably drawers. I would assume probably into drawers, and then have it accessed by here. Today I finished setting up mystical agriculture to make the items needed for power reactors. Now I have power for a small city. Nice, that's awesome. And a 2-minute blip where the stream went blank and you suddenly had extra diamonds. So nice of you to share the wealth, right? Right, I agree. Have you seen the change to mystical ag seeds? I have not at all. Is it different? Is it worth just focusing on mystical ag for today? Because I'm considering that.
Darn, you also lost.
I'm totally cool with just focusing on mystical ag for the day. I think that might actually be kind of fun. Yeah, Extreme Reactors is not in the pack yet. Okay, let's do that. Mystical ag. Because I do have a pretty decent amount of Inferium now. I'm assuming infusion pylons are still the same, right? I just have to get some red dye, which I should be able to do from these guys. And then I will throw that in here with some of my wool. Just grab some of these out real quick. They have like a purity, so the longer they're planted. Oh, so it's similar to, I guess, what was the other thing? The planters, what are they called? Whatever ATM10 added there at the end that I never used and never played with. Mystical egg is so easy now, like have everything. Oh, sweet. You dye 8 wool with 1 dye, I believe. Is it like a put it in the middle kind of thing? Well, I don't see that yet, but that's okay. I think I already made all the wool I need to. I just need some more actual stone. Let's grab some cobblestone. We're gonna run it over here. Got 1 1 2. It's just productive farming that is it. Got it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure we'll run through that. So this here was just sort of like a first setup to get some Inferium Essence going, and it seems like it's worked pretty well. It's still harvesting too, and we've got quite a bit in there. But I do.
Says you can dye 8 hull with 1 dye, I believe.
I do want to go through and actually get all of this set up and get all the mystical seeds set up in an automated farm. Probably, like I said, with drawers, because that has tended to be the easiest option in the past. I don't know how fast it gets, but productive farm is so annoying with regular crops. Making different seeds that don't stack. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. Okay, so I know they added advanced AE. What does the advanced AE add? Does that add our computer at advanced? That adds capacity, advanced cards. Oh, I need to do an at. Pattern provider. Oh, just the, oh, it does add the quantum computer. Does it add advanced extended pattern provider? So it adds some of the stuff. I can live with that. Yeah, extended will come eventually. Nice. Reaction chamber is the most useful. Is that in here? Did that get added? Oh, we do have the reaction chamber now. So we can set up automation for everything. Perfect. This is the one I really like. Other than the fact that I'm going to need a better power source pretty quickly. I like that. Quantum Cutie is not necessarily extended, it's added. Got it. Extended is updated already, just not in the pack yet. Perfect. Bossman is live. What's up, Midnight? How's it going? Oh, I may have been. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Got more stone. Let's finish up the mystical ag stuff. What I'd like to focus on for this episode.
That's a lot of NBT for the seed and the fear of ours too.
Right. Is to get automated resources going. If I could get automated resources going in some form or fashion, that would be phenomenal. And then next one, we could focus on like actually getting, I don't know, maybe some sort of power source that could continually power everything we need going. It would be power, storage, and resources are the three things I want to focus on. Mystical. I do want to work up to that. Where'd it go? There they are. Only 6. I think I need 8, but
says, P2P
close.
tunnels are bugged. Only transmit 8 channels, not 32.
Doesn't it? Oh, shaders. Was it H? Nope. Is it K? There it is. Hey, look, I can see all the lights on my drives now. But it looks so much more dull, right? Soon we'll go to college and the TTSQ will not be finished. Yeah, you're right. Here, what if we, with what we have stated, right? We all have an agreement on the no potty talk, right? Here, we'll do that. Let's see if that helps with anything. I have no idea if it will.
Syrian says, mystical automation adds alternators, 1 block alter setups.
That's nice. I need a lever. Should have a lot of. Do that. Then I guess we start making seeds, right? Or do we? So I kind of like the concept of keeping the Inferium farm just by itself. And then maybe we make a couple other extra farms out to the side. But I do think, for Big Jim's sake, we are going to fully embrace the lawn base here. I'm going to need small tunnel on that one. And make this the most flat lawn base that we possibly can. We gotta turn the shaders back on. I can't even tell what time of day it is without it. Seeds for basic resources would be a good idea to so you stop. All right. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never done that before, ever. What are these allegations? I probably could have just broken all that with my hand anyways, but here we are. Self-contained pod farms, their own automation, maximum square footage. Yeah, you're right. Here we go. Now I'm gonna go sleep real quick. Take a little snooze. Weird since Screwdriver set up. Please be aware netherite seed corrupted my world. That's crazy. How did that happen? How did a netherite seed corrupt your world? That seems like something that shouldn't happen. Mystical automation also adds a machine to craft higher tier essences. Ooh, interesting. Certus and Fluid. Oh, yeah, those two are definitely important. We probably ought to start with those. Honestly, starting with the AE2 seeds is not a bad idea just in general on everything to do with AE2. So let's probably run down into the ground real quick. We're going to do Redstone, Gold, Certus Quartz, Fluix, I think are the first four.
Read 5902 says, please be aware netherite seed corrupted my world.
That was quite a delay. When it's recorded on film, it's not an actual allegation. We agreed that we would never speak of it. So I think what is currently occurring is simply defamation. I plan to sue. All right, maybe that's a little dramatic. I don't know, but something like that. All right, I do want to get the coal because I don't have very much of that right now. Copper might as well. I could also start like actually growing some coal. That's not a bad idea. All right, so over to here. Let's do small tunnel and just see how far we can get. That was mossy cobble, right?
Fault of ours too.
Oh, it's a fault of RS2. That checks out. That actually doesn't surprise me at all. Why did it just do some of them? Did it break everything that wasn't that? Ooh. Does that mean this is what I think it is? Well, I got some diamonds. Maybe. J plus 3 blocks. I just don't have a magnet to pick them up, so I'm trying to get down to it. That kind of made me think like we may be over a stronghold already, which would be super crazy. Ooh. That kind of flew out of there a little bit. You remember when I was looking for cobwebs and couldn't find any anywhere? How nice would it have been if I had just, you know, seen this, right? Cool. Cool. All right, looking for diamonds and redstone. Ow, that broke some piece of armor. Perfect. Oh, is that my sword broke? Did I not make it secret silent gear? That is really unfortunate. All right. Figured that out. Problem is resolved. I don't see any redstone. I don't see any diamonds. There's a little bit of redstone. Probably just gonna build out a little bit. Hope that creeper... No, he's not gonna stay where he's at. Why would he do that? Oh, that guy's not staying where he's at either. Boink. Boom. Thank you. Okay, anyways, where were we? I am any wood on you. I don't think so. What would I need wood on me for? Nearly rage quit. That suggestion look like I missed so much. There's a picture of the Seeds Crashing World in the official Discord channel. All the technical pinned comment saved. Gotcha. Well, there is a fix for it. Is it a config change? And has that config change been made in the latest version that's been released? I didn't know if that was going to break any of the redstone, and I wanted to make sure I got it all. 18. That ought to be enough for at least one seed. Oh, there's a lot down here. That's gold. We could use that. I know I have some gold already, but I'm not sure how many I'm going to need for each of these seeds, so I'm just grabbing what I can. And since that is one of the seeds that I want to get, go ahead and grab that. Back it up just a hair. There's diamond over there too. Gonna knock you that way. Thank you. I need to eat. I didn't realize I was down to half health. Probably allowing removing erring entities blocks. It's safe to leave on. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I have had to do that on several servers before. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, is that more? No. But there might be more in there. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything that I actually want to grab. I should have some redstone already, so I shouldn't need a ton more. I'll grab what we have available. No diamonds. A little more redstone. Let's do this. No. Oh, they reset my keybinds on me? Some of them. Oh, I guess it still does pull up this. It just doesn't pull it up very fast. I'm just going to dump everything in here that I actually want to make sure I keep. And then most everything else I have on me, I don't actually care about at all. Perfect. Let me out of here. Sweet. We got saying you need 4 for the seeds, a poll, increasing blocks of Ultimine cheating or not. I don't think it is. I think some of my favorite packs I played, they allow that, but they have it as like a reward almost for like climbing a skill tree. And I think that's probably my favorite approach to it so far. But I do like that some of those packs have it where you can go past the normal. Oh, it's just osmium. The normal 64 to like a 256 or something like that eventually. That makes mining a lot more convenient. Especially since sometimes it can be pretty bland. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've been in this cave before. I don't see any more diamonds close. I'll run around to the other side. I know I've been down here before and have kind of already checked it out. But if there are convenient diamonds that I could grab... You guys said I just needed 4 diamonds, right? For a diamond seed? Which is a tier of essence that might be harder to get. It still uses your hunger no matter what, so break blocks. Yeah, I agree. It just makes your life better to be able to break more at once. Because then you're not sitting there breaking one after another. Or even in this case, 64 after 64. It's just a lot faster. Alright. Back home. I'll reset that just in case. I'll eat again. All seeds just take 4 of each. Well, some of them take block. Or used to. I don't know if we've got basic seed crafts in again. Yeah, Feed the Beast packs have it as a skill tree, and I like that. Edit the config kind of modality heroic experience. Okay. Let's do this. At mystical. And then let's start looking through some seeds real quick just to make sure we're all... No, there's no quest line yet. There is no quest line yet. Redstone seeds.
There's quarries that let you do millions or billions of block. More ultimine is the less of your worries.
That's fair. Good point. So 4 of those and... Okay, so cool. Here's what we're going to do first. I'm coming in here. I'm going to dump all the stuff in. That's step number 1. Step number 2. I'm just going to grab an iron sword so I have something. Don't need a lot, but would like something. Then we're going to throw all the rest of this in here. Really quickly, we're going to grab half a stack of that. And we're going to go put it somewhere for no reason at all. We're just going to walk over somewhere. That's the thing. All of my points are good. I don't know if I necessarily... I mean... Sometimes you state things very dramatically in a very similar fashion to how PT says things sometimes. And I think there's usually some truth behind it, but maybe not as much truth as deems an emphatic statement as are usually made. Zora I played on was 256 by default. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's an iron pick per hit, basically. Check the new cost for the compass you have in slot 4. Did they change it already? Oh, they added the new one. Guys, I think we came out on top with that one. Love you guys, my dudes. They've helped me out immensely. Are you going to start over when the quest line comes? Yeah, we'll probably do at least a couple playthroughs of all the mods 11. We're just trying to get into it now because there's a whole bunch of extra mods that I've never messed with before. Like, never won this solar array, energized power. I've never done that before. So I'm trying to learn some new things with this playthrough a little bit. They were just waiting for Cube.js to update. That's so funny. I will remember to mob swab everything. Could set up a cursed mob farm. That's a good point. That is a good point. A mob farm would be a pretty good idea to set up as well. I'm just kind of curious about this new mystical egg thing that we're talking about. Definitely want to grab at least 9 more of these real quick. Go throw them in here because I'm trying to get as much of this essence as possible. And then I'm going to grab out a bunch as well. Just to fill up my inventory and bring it over here because I'm going to start upgrading a crystal as well. All right, I think I filled up the whole thing. So let's find how to make... Now, do they have the 2 crystals or do they have like the thing before where it's like you got to make all the colors of crystals? All the colors of crystals. Okay, Inferium crystal. Got to have this guy, which means you got to have this. Move that. And then it's this, that, and that, right? Okay. And then we'll do crystal. Make a couple of these. Why is it not reloading it? Because it should be. I feel like it should be restocking, and it's just not. It's got a lot more in here. It's just not pulling it into the crafting terminal. Y'all seeing that? Am I crazy? Do I have something set up wrong? Make some energy cell. Oh, tiered crystals got added 2 updates ago. What's the difference? A-Team 11 is super new, has no quest line, and is underdeveloped. That's the only difference, other than the fact it's based off the new version of Minecraft. Make some energy cells to fix this. Check your config on A2. Energy cells. Oh, I basically need it stored, right? Energy cell. I spelled it wrong. Item cell. Energy cell, this thing.
Make some energy cells to fix this. Okay,
I can do that. I don't have any Fluix yet. Let me grab some. That's not what I wanted. Emerald. Oh, I do have 4 Fluix crystals. I'm going to make 2 energy cells and we'll throw them in there. I gotta run them through a couple things real quick. Toss those in there. Let them do their thing. Wireless crafting terminal was buggy like last time I checked. Okay, sounds good. Don't make the tiered crystals. I always read the master infuse. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm basically just gonna go all the way to that one. I'm just not there yet. Any idea what the star recipe will be? I have absolutely no idea. I'm very curious though. I don't know. I've seen some stuff that they've done in some of the earlier stages of All the Mods 10 where they were adding some cool streamer items, and I've thought about potentially reaching out and say, but I'd have to come up with like a good idea first. What do you guys think? If John was going to have a streamer item, what would it be? Would it be like a squirrel? Hopefully they changed the star recipe more this time. I agree. I hope it's a little different. That would be nice. I understand copying stuff over so that you have like the same basis as before. But if you guys were going to pick like an effective streamer item for me to go in All the Mods 11, what would it be? I would like some rituals. I think if they had one All the Mods version that focused like on occultism or something like that, that would be so cool. Okay, I want energy cells. Just made one. Oh, that's because I just have one quartz glass. Oh, that checks out. Can I make quartz glass? No, I don't have that. Let's see what this does for me. That plugs in, right? That should allow it to store up, and then when I do all of my crafts, it should allow it to still do stuff. Old school Thaumcraft, that would be sick. There's the new blood magic now. It's cool. I heard about that. I had some people talking about it today. I haven't messed around with it at all, but it sounds really cool. Yes, all of Apotheosis completely changed as well. Neovita is really cool, but there's a lot to it. Yeah. Old school Thaumcraft is elite, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I haven't actually messed around with the new blood magic at all. But I have heard that it is really good. So with that charged up, maybe I'm able to do more of those crafts simultaneously, potentially. Would be cool if I could. Yeah, okay, so use the whole thing up. All right, I want to get... I don't know how hard that's going to be or how much time it's going to take to get all of it turned into this. Let's, I don't want to... Let's throw all that in here. Fill up my inventory again. Perfect. Hello, I watched a ton of your ATM10 guide videos. Love your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to continue to just move some over inventory by inventory. I started it, but then the squirrels made me want to go to Region 4 on a pylon before continuing. That's fair. That's fair. The new dungeon is sick. That's good to know. Project E, but not nerf would be cool. That's fair. You can try using the infuser.
Project E, but not nerfed will be cool.
From, okay, in... Well, if I spelled it right. Typing with one hand is difficult. This guy? How, I don't have Solium yet, and I really don't have necessarily a means to get it quite yet either. I'm just going to try to get up to that top tier, Master Infusion Crystal and go from there. I do think it might take me more diamonds than I have, though, so we may end up having to go look for a couple more. Again, what do you guys think? If I was going to ask all the mods team for like a streamer item of some sort, what should it be? What would best encapsulate, okay, this is John.
At Riley Reed 5902 says, I always try get swabs of Witch, Cave Creeper, Ghast, Wither
That's
Skull,
smart.
Blaze, Slime, Wandering Trader and Cow or Hoglin as early as possible.
That's very smart. I bet you get a lot of stuff out of that. Okay, I'm going to make 2 of these. We're going to make 2 of these. Grab 2 of those. Then we're going to put that there. This here. Oh, it's not that. It's this. And we're going to go through. We just ran through all of those in 2 seconds. That's going to cost me so many diamonds. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we're going to use the rest of the diamonds we have real quick. I'm going to make 1 more of these and then... Oh, I have to have one of those to make this. Well, we'll make 2 more of these then, I guess. And then we'll turn one of those into this. And then we're going to... As soon as I find it, it's going to want to change, but there we go. There's all of that one. Go craft the tertium as well. That's so lit. Throw all that back in there. Okay. White framed goggles. Grant you the goggle wrench. Ooh, that would be cool. I like the white framed goggles. Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. A time wand. That would be cool. but a time one that makes things go slowly. It does not have quest yet. No. Roost Ultimate would be a cool resource generation. I agree. I really like Roost. I enjoyed it in the Stone Block version that I played most of the way, or some of the way through. Okay. Diamonds. How are we getting diamonds right now? Also, why does this, I mean, this thing is just absolutely frying on getting me essence. I feel like maybe RTP go underground, but I feel like that may be also really slow. What are y'all's thoughts? Diamond generation creation. Should I have just gone for a mystical egg seed on diamonds first? There we go. Okay. Oh, I've got one already. Okay. Oh, also, oh, there's no quest book. I was going to say, I haven't accepted any quest yet. Borrow from the other chest, make the seed and replace them. That's a good idea. Okay, so diamond seed. Let me go find that real quick so I know what I'm getting myself into. Because you're right. Once I have the seed, I can generate a ridiculous amount of them. Infusion crafting. So that's, I got to get to premium first. Okay, so I'm going to need a couple more crystals first. All right, we're gonna sleep real quick, and then we're gonna do a little bit of math. You can turn emeralds into diamonds with 32. Ooh, very nice. Have there been a lot of changes to applied energetic storage stuff? Not seeing much ATM 11 content. There's not a lot of content for it yet. But no, it doesn't look like it. It seems most everything is pretty steady state there. Oh no. Digits. I don't know what anybody's talking about. Nothing happened. Nobody did anything. Absolutely nothing just occurred. Got it? Okay, so I've got Prudentium. Oh, but that means I got to upgrade all of these through all of the cycles. There are Geors. Ooh. Are there Geors in the pack? Huh? My screen went blank again? That's funny. It's a loan. Make the seed, which benefits you both. Exactly. That's what we're doing. I probably need to make more, but that's fine. It's fine. Imperium Crystal. Prudentium Crystal. I don't have enough of it. Can I use like a non-full one? Prudentium, this one, that. Move 2 to there.
At Luther Vamplord says.
That one.
Screen went blank again.
Exactly. Tertium. I've got the tertium one. I have 3 tertium. How did I get 3 tertium? Oh, I can make as many of those as I want. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, so then mystical. Oh, I spelled that. Wow, and then I corrected it incorrectly too. Let's make one more of these. I want to make some of that. Throw that up there. Then, oh, I need more prosperity shards. I do actually have to go mining for that. But hopefully that's not too hard to find. And it's just raining. Pink, pink, pink. Been watching a lot of your old Vizzy recently. Sorry, not follow. Dude, you're good. I appreciate that you followed it all. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Maybe check the resource chest at your other base. I could. You know what? You know, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go check my resource chest that's at my other base. That's a good plan. Any cool tools in ATM 11 yet? Like a drill, perhaps. I have not even really looked. I'm trying to get like established, and then we're gonna go through and see what cool stuff I can do with the extra mods. Unfortunately, it does not look like my other base has any of said resource. So what we're gonna do instead is do this, and then we're gonna go down. Yeah, mining gadgets are here. First time watching your stream. I would not have learned AE2 without your vids. Oh, thank you so much. AE2 is one of my favorite mods. You can ask anybody here. In general, if I am playing a mod pack, it is the first thing I will try to set up. So the fact that I have taught other people the beauty that is AE2 makes me incredibly happy. Thank you for saying that. So let's do this. I could just dig straight down. You guys thinking straight down or find a cave? What are we feeling? I go either way. I'm 50-50 at this point. Open for other people's thoughts and opinions. I'm not seeing a lot of caves. They have QBAS that will add it. Yeah, they probably will. Real streams. Mine straight down. No. See, I know better than that. Yo, everybody wants me on mine. I would fall. I mean, I'm assuming I would ulti mine, right? Because we have it. But if I ulti mine straight down, I'm just falling to my death. I have no clue when Mekanism will be coming out and joining the pack. I have no clue. What did I steal? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've stolen nothing. No guts, no glory. That, okay, here's the thing. If it was like a 50-50, then maybe. That's not a 50-50. That's just like, oh, I'm just going to die now. I could find way more creative ways to do that. All right, fine. We'll do the mining. Oh, wait, maybe. I was trying to look for a cave, but I couldn't find anything, but it looks like there might be something here. This is promising. If this is not as promising as I hope it is, then we will probably just mining tunnel down from in here somewhere. Ooh. Nope, this is fun. I'm cool with this. If you guys see any prosperity ore, scream at me. And by scream at me, I hope you guys are knowing that I mean like Taylor Swift in Stone Block. That's what I'm looking for here. Still just zinc. Hey, I have honestly no clue what the spawning parameters are for prosperity ore. I like don't even have the foggiest clue. Oh, somebody TP'd. Perfect. Deeper. What's up, PT? How's it going?
For life says, sup.
You walked past the... Yeah, there's been quite a few of these I've walked past. I didn't realize I should get them. How many of those do I need? For the pickaxe thing we're talking about. Because I remember setting it up once, but I haven't done it in a while. Mining tunnel. Whee! Alright. Down we go. Not many. 6 or 7. Come on, guys. Come on. I thought we were past that. That's what we want. How many do we get there? 20? That's not bad. A little more here. Gonna grab as many as I can. We'll take it back and we'll finish setting all this up.
At Holofan for life says, sup.
What's up? Property shards, level 24 and below. Got it. Yeah, I had no clue. I found your solar panels. Nice. There we go. Copper. There's a lot of other things in here that I just don't really care about yet. I'll grab this chest and then probably head out and go home. Ooh, Kindred's Blood's nice, probably, for what we're looking at doing here in just a second. We're actually gonna make that pickaxe, which I think we probably should. What are the odds? Not much. Granted, I don't know. I don't have any chest plate on at all right now. So
Fan4Life says, I have an awesome thing that I would like to show you. Is it possible for you come voice real quick?
nope, I'm not. I'm sorry. If I'm streaming, I'm not coming to voice. Also, PT, just as a heads up, Lex has already agreed. In order for me to keep TTS on, no more cursing, cussing of any kind. Got it? I want the streams to be viewable by anybody. And so if that's what TTS is being used for, then I'm just going to turn it off. Deal? Yo, what's up? How's it going? I am screaming like you said you would. Do you hear me? I do. I did hear you. I did. Absolutely. I did for sure. Let's do this slash. I don't know if that cooldown is going to be ready. So let's do this. And we're going to head here and teleport. Perfect. So we're going to do this guy. Exactly. Broadcasting rules. If you couldn't say it live on air, you can't say it on John's stream. All right, we should have plenty of prosperity shards now. Plenty. Hopefully. Tertium. So the blue one was next, right? Inferium crystal. And then I need to make one of the supremium crystals as well, but we have to make some actual supremium first. I don't have enough of that. Let's we're gonna have to go back to the beginning. Where are the actual essences? Why are they so hard to find? There they are. To make as much of this one as I can. Throw it all back in there. Then make as much of this one as I can. And throw it all back in there. And then hopefully, yeah, we got plenty of supremium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make the Master Infusion Crystal first, I think. I think this is the one that's needed in order to make it, right? Oh, I need 4 Insanium too. So that's going to be 4 Insanium. That means I need 16 Supremium. I only have 14 right now. I got to use 4 on this. Okay, we're gonna have to make more crystals. Was that all the diamonds I had too? I don't think it was. Let's make 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make 3 more Inferium crystals and just hope that that's enough. I think it might be, but I'm not crazy confident.
At Holofan4Life says,
Inferium.
you banned me. Wink with a frown.
There it is. Prudentium. Imperium. So I'm looking for that. Nope, not those. I need the actual crystals. These guys. 1, 2, 3. Then the Prudentium. As much as I can make. Throw it all back in there. Tertium. Perfect. What are the odds you guys think I get close? 48. Supremium, 22. That should be enough. Actually, that should be enough for both. So I should be able to make the Master Infusion Crystal. Okay, let's give this a shot. That. All right, cool. Unlimited uses on that. No longer have to worry about that anymore. We'll throw the Supremium Essence. Actually, we're going to go ahead and take the 4 that we need. And then hope and pray I have 4 diamonds left. I do. And then I need, I think it's just, is it a prosperity seed base that I need? It usually is. I'm going to assume it hasn't changed. You're good. All right, you need 20 minimum. You have to use tiered 1 crystal. You can use one higher for the lower tier. Oh, I didn't realize that. How many crystals in storage I need to make more tier 1s? The tier system is honestly butt cheeks. Yeah, it's not great. Iron, diamond, redstone, Certus gold, and fluid seeds are the ones you need for now. Yes. All the mods 11, let's go. You're amazing, and everyone here in chat is amazing too. Thank you so much. It's so kind. It's using the wrong crystal for blue. You're playing A-Team 11. Even if you don't have a quest book? Yeah, because we're just trying to try out some new mods. There's a lot to this one that I haven't messed with in any of the other mod packs yet. Ah, get me out of chat. Didn't expect to wake up to that. And there's a skeleton behind me too. And another spider. Wow, you think it's like a blood moon or something. All right. You're like halfway dead. We're just gonna take care of you real quick. And oh my goodness. Coming in from the bleachers, man. All right. I heard one more, but it may have just been that guy's last step. Oh, looks like you're gonna need to light up this area. I really should. I should light up the area a lot. Absolutely not. What's up, Adam? How's it going? ATM TTS is my first mod pack ever. It's so awesome. Very cool. Which ATM TTS are you playing? JJ Garcia. Oh, so this is day 3 of this. We are way further than just 1 hour in. Way further than that. We've been playing in this world for quite a while. Light is overrated. Darkness is the true XP farm. Exactly. It's just like a passive XP farm. Yeah, this is day 3. I've been playing quite a bit offline as well.
Could I get unbanned?
Yo, it's good. I'm playing ATM 10 for the first time. Got unobtainium gear with almost max enchants, and I don't know what to do now. There's 2 things. Number 1, you can start pushing for the star. Number 2, you can start just upgrading what you have and automating things. A lot of All the Mods 10 is fun because you get to automate just about everything. From your resource generation, auto crafting, all of that stuff. So I would probably start with one of those things and see how far you can get with it. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo. Automated diamonds. Your sleep percentage needs changing. Give me a second. Am I in? Oh, here we go. Game rule player sleeping percentage 5. Perfect. There it is. ATM 10, industrialize your life. Exactly. I get overwhelmed quickly and there aren't enough guides for that. My base doesn't help either. I feel that. Just started ATM 10 solo game. Should I do 11? Oh, I would wait for 11. I would not recommend anybody play 11 yet. Definitely not. What do I do when I don't know what else to do in ATM 10? Is just find a random quest line and start going down it. Fun to learn new mods. Exactly. That's what I feel like that's what quest lines should be for. They're not always for that, but it's a very good use case for them. Okay, so we're going to throw in a couple more hoes real quick, and that's going to get us our diamond essence going. And then we can return things that we took from my secondary base. Need 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. May have just been 8. But if we do that, then I can also start running diamond hoes in here, and I'll have to replace them less often, which will be very nice. Mystical agriculture difficult. No, it is not difficult at all to me, but I played it quite a bit. It was one of the first mods that I actually learned. Can I be a mod? Probably not. I don't have any like actual mods. Hey, yo, I want to say thank you. Your videos helped me so much in ATM 10. Right now I try to make the nano armor. Good luck. That's rough. That is rough, but I think you can do it. The quest lines help a ton. They do. They are very, very helpful, which is one of the reasons why I wouldn't recommend playing all the mods 11 yet, because there are no quest lines. There's no real, guardrails, so to speak, to guide you from the beginning to the end. ATM 10 is months from finished as a beta. Never mind a complete pack. Yeah, we're probably, I mean, I would be shocked if within 9 to 10 months this is a complete pack. It may have a first release, but it's probably going to have a ton of bugs and issues still. It works in ATM Mons, but Silent Gear Host still works in Harvester Pylon even when broken. Okay, I tried that the other day. We have a Silent Gear Ho, but it wouldn't let me put it in. That was the problem. They may have updated it. John, I haven't seen you work with Create. Is there any reason why? Yeah, it still doesn't let me put it in there. Not necessarily any reason why. I've never gotten into it. It's very similar to why I didn't play all the mods. I've never really felt like, oh, I should go for it or I should play that, right? It's just never been my thing, really. I want to say, do the Chaos Guardian can attack me even if I have the Vanishing effect? Okay, so here's what I've heard. Take this with a grain of salt. I have seen and heard people say that the Chaos Guardian at one point in time could even kill you in creative mode. I'm pretty sure the Chaos Guardian can attack you no matter what. Invisible, vanished, or not. Dropped a sub. Always watch your videos. Actually, last night I built the mob grinder you did a tutorial on. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Before I go, how do you make your IMI interface huge like mine? I only have a 2x9 inventory thing. It's this button right here. Terminal height. It'll change you from a small to a medium to a tall to full height. I always do the full height one. It's worth having. In my case, I love all the mons and Pokemon as well, so all the mons was the way to go. Absolutely. And I have a lot of friends that really like Cobblemon, and so perfect pack for them. I just don't think I would enjoy that as much, right? And so that's part of the reason why, even if I do play on the Cobblemon server I set up, I will likely only do that off stream. And I may make a video on it or two, but we'll see. That depends on how much free time I have, which lately has not been a lot. I used to kill in creative way back, but I don't think the current version does. Didn't test it though. Yeah, I don't think it does either. I haven't heard anything about that. But I think the point being was that it would off you pretty much no matter where you are or who you were or what you had on you. You have Iron Spells, True Invisibility, Chaos Dragon doesn't see you. Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Events. Go check, make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the hose going in there. We should have some Diamond Essence being built up. Shouldn't take much of this for us to be able to replace what we misplaced, so to speak. If you catch my drift. Oh, I didn't realize I had all that in there. That would have probably made earlier a lot easier. But that's okay. Do you have a playthrough for ATM? Yeah, I do. There's a whole playlist for it. I also live streamed all of those so that you can just go back and watch them all in order. It doesn't attack you or anything. That's interesting. The Pokeball automations were so satisfying to watch. I watched a lot of Big Jim play it, and it seemed like it was very cool. Watch the new office build. What an awesome upgrade. I work from home also. Offices in the garage. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, kind of surreal and ridiculous to see how far this building has come in that time. Vanishing effect is stronger than True Invis, so it might then. I have never tested it. Also, if I remember right, you attack something, you lose True Invis. That might be right. I've never seen it either. But thank you so much. It was a lot of work to get the shop set up and the barns, all that coming together, and it's nice that it's finally done, at least in a semi-workable state. Still a lot of stuff I want to get up in the shop space, but we're getting there. You may have to test the vanishing effect and see what it does. True invisibility is completely invisible to all mob stuff. That's how you beat it. That makes sense. I used to remember there was like some cheatsy doodle way that you could get that as like a potion card. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was cool back in the day in the early stages of all the mods 10. Throw this in here. All right, we've got 11. I don't know if that's quite enough, but that seems about how many I may have misplaced. So we're going to put those back in there real quick. And we'll head back here now that we've got them automated. All right, we got that out of the way. Gold redstone and the 2 Certuses, or the 2 quartzes, were the 2 that were next. So let's look at red seeds. Let's just do seeds. Redstone shouldn't be too hard to spot. So that's 2, it's tertium and redstone. That's not bad. And then I do need to make some more of the prosperity seed bases, at least 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then essence. I have 3 tertium currently. There's R. There it is. I'm remembering the keybinds. They're coming back to me slowly. True invisibly. Pylon effect is still a thing if you know how to make it long enough with the cultist. That's very cool. I wasn't sure if that was still a thing or not. Good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll throw that on there. And then we'll have automated redstone. Think. I'm kind of trying to place these in between the growth accelerators and like the most, I don't know, opportune spots that I can find. Yo, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. It's very kind. I want to make it very clear that the reason I don't push for any sort of support or anything like that. Well, it's similar. So there's this guy on TikTok who's got terminal brain cancer, and what he's doing is he's doing marathons and he's doing a whole bunch of stuff like that to help raise money for cancer, right? And he refuses to ask anybody for any money. And I do the same thing from a slightly different perspective, but it's the same concept, because if I can just grow my channel bigger, right, then I can get like really, really cool sponsors that pay all of my bills. And then I don't have to ask for anything from you guys. You guys just get to see the content get better and better and better as I get sponsors and better equipment and learn how to do things better. So that's kind of what we're going for. So I appreciate any and all support that you guys give me. We all know you beg for it. I do not. I promise I don't. But I want you guys to know that it is absolutely not a necessity. You just being here and watching the content that I produce is way more than enough. Shot by a skeleton. You have a chessboard pattern farms for my research. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Dude, you helped me so much with Minecraft all the way back to Aldermont's 9. That's crazy. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I am very happy to hear that that my tutorials have helped. Did you get stuff back? Begged for subs, begged for like the members, the loot. No, the lot. No, absolutely not. What's up, Endless? How's it going? I don't beg for anything. Died and now it's stuck in loading terrain. The game crashed. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Still can't build an AE2 system without your video. I'm gonna be honest. There are some things that I'll go back to my videos and watch how I did things just because I learned how to do it, but then forgot. So I totally get that. Okay, we got redstone. What's next? Gold. Gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming. Then I just have to go find gold seeds in here. That's going to be Imperium. Essence. Now let's go at Mystical Egg. And I will just... no. Well, that'll work, actually. Now that I think about it. It's safe to play the pack now. It's kind of unstable. Yeah, it's unstable, underdeveloped. There's no quest line. Again, I would not recommend playing this pack yet. The reason I'm doing it is because there's some cool new mods in it that I'm learning and figuring out that I'm going to have a chance to get into once I get more set up and established, so to speak. All right, we'll throw this in somewhere. Gonna find that's also Inferium. That'll work. And we're running out of hose like crazy. I wonder if I've got enough diamonds in there yet where I could just start making diamond ones. I might. We'll see. Throw all that in there. Craft up all the diamonds I can. Only 12. You were at the base when you despawned. I have no clue why you're here or how you got here. But you were here when you spawned in. All right, that ought to make it last a little bit longer. Only play 11 if you don't care about losing progress without forewarning. Exactly. It's exactly that. Any idea when creating other mods will get added? I have no clue. And that's kind of why I haven't been recommending this as like you know, you should go play it kind of mod pack yet. Just because it's so underdeveloped. But I like it. I think it's a lot of fun and I'm enjoying playing it just as sort of like a beta test season 1 kind of thing, way too early playthrough so that later on I can play through it and actually know what I'm doing a little bit more. I don't know, maybe something like that. Okay. Let's see. We got at least 2 of them done. Certus and Fluix were the next 2, right? Certus Quartz Seeds. That's going to be Certus Quartz Blocks. Luckily, I had plenty of those. And then what essence was it? Tertium. Should have plenty of that. Essence. If not, I can make plenty of it. Perfect. So we'll go throw that in there. That's what I was saying earlier about some of it. It's not just necessarily 4 of whatever that item is. There we go. Ready? Boom. Some people figured out what the IP of it was. All right, so we've got Certus Quartz Seeds. I could just go with like a whitelist. Yes. That might be easier than banning people whenever they join. There's Inferium Seeds. Yeah, so what had happened was I saw that PT had joined earlier and figured out what the IP was because he's a snoop. And so I just pre-banned him before I even got on stream, knowing that he was going to do exactly that. But yeah, we'll swap it over to a whitelist later on. Remember, all the mods is the same as ATN10. You have Lex in order to guide you. I have no idea if Super Factory Manager is there. Are there lily pads of fertility? That's a great question. Let me see. Lily pads. No, it does not look like they have them yet. Oh, they do. I just spelled it wrong because I'm dumb. Oh, it's very different. That is an interesting.
At Lex Unam says, remember John.
That is very interesting.
ADN10, but you will have a Lex Unam in order to guide you. PTW, is there Super Acoustic Manager here?
I don't think we have Super Factory Manager in here yet. Let me see. At Super. No, it's not. Or SFM. No, it's not. Yeah, I knew that's exactly what PT was going to do earlier. I just didn't know he was going to recruit other people to do it for him. This one is not a free server. No, this is a test server for me to use to see where all the mods 11 is at. And in order to keep people like Lex from getting upset when I inevitably wipe it, I don't want anybody else on it yet. So I'm going to swap it over to a whitelist later. Thanks for the heads up, Dragster. I appreciate it. Before CubeJS was added, the lily pads were easy to craft. Darn. I should have done that. I should have done it earlier. That would have been a very smart idea. Of course he did. I blame PT. See, I'm fine with blaming PT. I knew that's exactly what he was going to do, which is why I banned him before I even started the stream. With growth accelerators, you'll never need lily pads. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not even worrying about the lily pads. It makes a negligible difference, especially like you were saying with the growth accelerators going. There's really no need for it. I might want emeralds at some point. I think for now what we're going to do is just grab enough emeralds that I can grab enough Fluix crystals to get those automated as well. A little bird told me that the Voos is also coming. Is he? What bird told you that? Because I want to be friends with that bird and also be informed when that happens. Because I have been waiting for the Voos to start posting some videos again. I will say he did message me a very, very kind message today about the shop build video. Very nice of him. He's a nice guy. With growth accelerators whenever need it. That's hilarious that PT was actively trying to recruit. Oh, that's funny. Endless funny. It was him talking to him earlier, rebuilding his PC to Linux. That's why he's been away. Oh, he's redoing it. Nice. We're gonna turn on whitelist, obviously. I'm just gonna let the TTS play out there and speak for itself. You just finished your first stream of this mod pack. So I figured stop by and say, hey, well, started the second stream. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But no, again, the reason this one is not a publicly accessible mod pack and or server, and I don't want it to be. I'll wait for it to finish.
I ain't one of those who would leak the IP to everyone, but you should just turn on the whitelist.
I think it's hilarious that you're using the word leak kind of loosely, but yeah, we'll turn on whitelist. But anyways, point being, I will wipe this server and stuff will go away, and I don't want to have to worry about wiping it when other people are making progress or playing on it or anything like that. So again, that's why I'm not messing with it. I may set up a secondary server at some point for this or everybody to play on, but Raiders for John Hall's ATN 11 server. That's funny. Man, YouTube chat is so weird. What's up with YouTube chat? Commented on his last video a few months ago, and 2 weeks ago he responded saying he's coming back. That's awesome. He's gone full Linux. I had moved away from Windows altogether. I mean, honestly, good for him. That's I have several other friends who would 100% do that if certain anti-cheats of certain game developers weren't there.
Entitled to join a server you were not invited. That's why people don't likes you.
There it is. So anyways, we were waiting for that one. Fluix seeds. Oh, it's blocks. That's annoying. Okay, so that's going to need a lot more emeralds and several more trades then. So, I mean, sticks have kind of been our tried and true for emeralds for a little bit. It kind of makes me wonder if maybe I should make emerald seeds. Because I think that might go quicker. What do y'all think? How hard are emerald seeds to make? Also, I don't know if I have any emeralds to begin with. So in that case, we'll take what sticks we have, make a bunch more. We'll trade them. Emmy system, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked like crazy. You're more than welcome to just use mine if you want to.
For John's ADN 11 server. Please mention John on Discord to participate.
You can. I have all notifications turned off, so I won't notice. Apologies. Doesn't know you can use normal crystals, doesn't have to be the blocks. Can you? Let's go back and search here. Fluix. One too many eyes. Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's good to know. Then let's uncraft that. I do need a seed. Do I have one of these yet? That guy, what's the essence level? Imperium. Perfect. 4. We'll get this set up and then this should be one of the last things, right? Whoever was keeping tally and had the list of things that John needed to set up earlier. Is this the last one? It looks that way. That's interesting. He discovered computer craft and Minecraft and decided to do it in IRL. That's funny. Sorry, I totally missed. How many watch streak guys? I have no clue what kind of watch streaks we've got on Twitch, but I would be interested. Do you like soccer? I don't dislike soccer. I don't watch very much of it though. Just because I never grew up watching it, I guess. And so it was never just something that I watched. And because of that, I've never been that into it. But I have watched or seen at least the stuff of the US winning against Paraguay, I believe it was. Almost want to play A-Team now.
Quick question.
Like power mods.
Are you ever gonna play /record/stream any other games beside Minecraft?
I have. But it would have to be like a special event thing. I don't think my channel is like pretty exclusively Minecraft. And at least the way YouTube works, if you post something else that's not that, it doesn't do very well generally. So I'm going to probably stick to that for a bit. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I almost want to play all the mods 11 now, but I don't know if I like it because of I don't know what power mods are in there. Power is in here, but they also have the new one called Energized Power. There are some cool power mods, but like Extreme Reactors is not. Do you have a current active SMP server? No, not currently. I do not. Believe so, John. I go Linux for everything if game devs were not cheeks. Yeah, exactly.
Says, you need to set up mods on Discord and whitelist on your server.
I will definitely whitelist on the server. Mods on the Discord may or may not happen eventually. It depends on the need for that. Currently, I'm fine with not having it. I feel like I get to things quick enough. Okay, Twitch chat is so much better. Didn't you guys were streaming here too? Yeah, I stream on both. In the past, there have been like almost nobody on Twitch, but there's been a lot more people on Twitch lately. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with both though. Should I play A-Team 10, A-Team 11 if I never beat 10? Yeah, I mean, you can, but you will probably be very confused and have no idea what to do because there's no quest line or anything leading you in any direction whatsoever. So I would definitely recommend 10 at this point, but obviously free will, you can do whatever you want. Hello, John. I just want to say I appreciate all the build tutorials you do as well as the explanation you do. It's helped me a lot. I just want to say thank you and I appreciate you and keep it up. Well, thank you so much. That's so kind. I appreciate it.
It feels so good to catch a stream.
Oh, Alex, how's it going? What are you up to, man? Your TTS came through quick. I feel like it was already through before I even like saw it in the chat. Well done to the USA for beating one of the worst ranked teams in football. Had to help you score an own. I didn't watch anything about it. All the US media said was that we had a really good game, and so that's all I heard. You seem like you'd like Satisfactory. I probably would. I have seen that as well, and I do play a lot of other games. To be clear, I just don't play a lot of other games. That one was really messed up. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't play a lot of other games on stream. But that's it. I feel like Twitch chat has a lot more quality of life things compared to YouTube. It definitely does. It definitely does. Playing an Evan Jr. will be the player of the tournament. Maybe. I don't know anything about the players at all. It's missing power? I thought it had power. It definitely has power. Put your diamond hoe and convert it so it'll never break. Okay, so I wish I could. I have a Silent Gear hoe that we have done that with. We'll even throw this one through. It doesn't go in. It does. The Silent Gear hose are not compatible with pylons currently. I don't actually own Satisfactory yet, but I have seen it and I've watched a lot of it, and I do think it'd be fun because that's the automation side of things that I really enjoy. And at some point I might do that, but again, my time is very, very limited right now with all of the other extra things I've got going on in my life. So even if I did, it would probably be very limited as much as I could play. Just at work watching you trying to keep up with paperwork. I put off till today. Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, that happens. Okay, so we should have all of those things automated.
At Hall of
and we should be able to craft everything we want.
Public server on Satisfactory Care to check it out.
In ATM 10 it worked. It did work in ATM 10. You're right. It just doesn't work in ATM 11 yet. I do expect that it will likely work at some point. I just don't know when. We're gonna make a bunch more diamonds real quick. I'm gonna make probably 4 more diamond hoes. And we're gonna go throw them in. I think I made 5. Wait, is KP brother start satisfactory vids? Ooh. I do think that is a possibility that I may have seen something about today, but I'm not entirely sure when that's gonna start, so I'm not gonna say anything about it. But I do think it'd be interesting, and I definitely will be watching those because I do really enjoy Satisfactory. It's cool. I remember chat is called ATN10. That's funny. Have you seen the new version of Blood Magic? I have seen it. But I haven't messed with it or used it or done anything with it yet. I've only mostly heard people talk about it.
Twitch is streams, YouTube is video.
That's true. That's very true. It's hard to disagree with that at all. They have good things on both sides for their respective specialties. But 36 solar panels on the system. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll upgrade those and probably add them to the farm here at some point. So we've got some mystical ag seeds going that should help us with everything we want to do. I'm gonna pull out all the Inferium real quick and throw it in the system so that I can upgrade those 2 stack upgrades to both be diamond stack upgrades. I feel like that's gonna help a lot. Because if we had 2 diamond stack upgrades in there, then those stacks would do as much as I want. And then we could add a void card as well, and then just never have to worry about it.
At CCEP2BQ says, hi.
Hello! JHSMP, awesome server, boom, let's go. I probably will do some servers at some point again. I just haven't set it up yet. Again, for those who don't know, I went through a whole revamp, refresh of my entire server architecture, so to speak, and just have not gone back to setting those up publicly yet. I need some 1K processors to get any more drives. So I'm going to take these guys and the logic press. Did I pull that out? I didn't. That in, pull this out, throw as much of that in as I can. And we're just going to let this run for a little bit.
And then Holofan4Life says,
pull at least one out.
Factorio, the father of automation/factory games, is gonna end development after over a decade, late 2026 or early 2027, with update 2.1 been the last one.
That's very cool. He's been slacking. I've been slacking. Oh, I have been slacking on the server front. Yeah, definitely. Torton, you're going to keep John in line. Torton is definitely keeping me in line. Definitely. All right. Wait, there's Blood Magic in ATM 11. Yes, there is. It's still the old one. It's still Evil Craft. I don't know if actual, because that's a whole separate thing, right? Yeah, I think it's Evil Craft is what's here. What was I doing? Upgrading stack upgrades. Do this one. And grab a third because I need 3. Then we'll do this. And then we're going to put all of that in the crafting terminal. And put this guy in here and pull that one out. Yeah, I'm aware. I wonder if that's what happened. I'm going to put that there, pull it out. Did we put accidentally? We did. That makes sense. Yes, you did. You did fill it up. It's because you have a whole bunch of random things that I don't usually keep because they fill things up in there. Yo, Hayden, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is absurdly kind. Thank you. Yes, I know Blood Magic did get an update. I need to go check it out, and I will at some point, specifically, especially if they get it added to this pack. But I am kind of curious on what all they changed and upgraded and updated and all of that fun stuff. I can't really put too much back in here. What we'll do though is we will grab a stack of that, this, and that, and we'll swap this out real quick because I'm assuming, oh, it's still not done yet. Keep killing it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Remember chat. Oh, I'm gonna let that play. It's TTS. Very cool visuals, and they changed it a little bit too. That's nice. Very nice. Search Hellfire Forge in here or just in general? Oh, it's in here. So we could do it. Yes, there is. There is the whatever. Oh, that's so cool. I'm kind of hoping that Thumbcraft finally gets updated as even finally comes back. That would be so cool. I would love it if it did. I didn't realize it was in here.
Lex Unam says, remember chat who joins in Discord, the ones that are modded masters. John change the name, can help you with questions, but please explain your questions. We can't work with my setup is.
My setup is broken. It was one word. Okay, you're right. All right, Lex, here you go. You now get your full 250 characters. It cuts you off again. My bad. All right, save changes. It updated today even. Nice. Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool. Visuals changed a little bit. Thumbcraft is being updated, but only to 1.20. So probably for now won't be in any of the new ATM packs. That makes sense. Just add a Neovite to the Skyblock My Pack. Nice. Very cool. Gear and tools are sick. The way it learns and buffs your playstyle is awesome. Very cool. I'll have to take a look at that. It looks sick. All right, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna throw that out, this in, put those in. I should get a bunch of 1K drives set up.
At Holofan4Life says, I just added Neovite to the Skyblock mod pack.
Oh, I didn't actually confirm that. There it is. All right. Get some bread. Am I getting added at? All right. Those are, I mean, they're filling up. It's slow, but it is filling up. We're getting some of all of those resources in. It may be wise at some point to actually put that in a drawer wall, but for now, we're just there. MCTC put a video out in showing the ins and out. That's sick. I love his stuff, dude. His stuff is really nice. Even just his early game, All the Mods Into the Sky stuff was really, really well done. I know he's good friends with Alfred, and Alfred's helped him with a lot of his video, or maybe not helped him, but I've seen input on his video editing stuff from like Alfred streams and such, and that's been pretty cool. For those who don't know, I'm a big Alfred GG fan, and I watch a lot of the stuff he puts out. So, well, how hard would it be to get acceleration cards at this point? Probably not very hard, right? Acceleration card. So I just need advanced cards. Perfect. And then those with these. I mean, those. Now, I don't know how much energy this is going to be able to pull in. So it may not actually accelerate it at all, but theoretically, I could do this and then actually maybe move it over here even. And it'll go faster. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work with this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull all of this out. We're gonna bring this guy over to the energy cell, and we're gonna see if it works any better here. Silicon press with that in it for acceleration cards. It does seem like it works better. I don't know if it's gonna take this offline while it does it though. Doesn't look like it is. No, it looks like it's going to work perfect. Excellent. Okay, well, in that case, we'll grab half stack of redstone 2. That's actually full stack. It's fine. The Mod Labs video showing an overview of the Neo, not fully in depth, but a good idea of what to expect. That's very cool. Very, very cool. All right, that should be plenty for now. I don't actually need the rest of that. We'll throw all that in there.
Holofan4Life says, as far as I know, Alfred GG quitted making videos and is only streaming nowadays.
Oh yeah, the pack is still very in beta. How do we? Well, I used them all. Give me a second. I'll bring them over. Yeah, I've not seen Alfred make a video in a while. I have tried to encourage him to, but I have not seen any videos from him yet. Yeah, it's definitely still an alpha. Check the battery as well. Drain may be slow, but catching up eventually. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's pretty chill. I don't have any batteries in any of those, do I? Oh, there's one. Yeah, I mean, that hardly even counts as a battery. I think we're doing good. So with those out of the way now, theoretically, should be able to make some 1K drives, I think. 16. That split evenly.
At Flightus says,
Not
time
quite.
for some more growth accelerators in a Supremium Ho.
Yeah, I do need to do both of those things. That's a very good point. What I might do is just let the rest of those diamond hoes work through and then make a Supremium one that I don't have to worry about again. I don't remember what the crafting pattern is for this. Do I look cool? Give me a second. Oh, it's a circle. Oh, it actually makes quite a bit too. Oh, thank goodness. We kind of needed that. It looks like you just have diamond armor on and goggles. Oh, the boots are cool though. Let's see. All right, as many more of these. So another 16. So that's 32. That should be all of them. So let's now jump over to 4K. I'm gonna need a bunch of quartz glass, which means I'm gonna need a bunch of that. Certus quartz. We're gonna run through here. Just make a stack of it real quick. How many new mods are so far that are not an ATM 10? I have not exactly done like a calculation of that yet, but so far there are at minimum a ton of modifications to the mods that are there, as well as some like energized power. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. Energized power is the big one I've seen so far. The blood magic one is new. What else is new, guys? What other ones are there? There's about 3. There's 3 new ones. I just happened to already run into one of them. I will take this. What kind of glass do I have? 4. Plenty of quartz glass. Let's go with 4K. Oh, I need calculation processors for that too. So let me grab a stack of this. Calculation press. Silicon. And printed. So it's going to be basically... That's half. 5 more than half, right? 2, 3, 5. Is that right? Yeah, it is right. That's not even grab the silicon press. So I want to pull that out, put this in, put that in. I'll let it run through all of that. And then we'll run the calculation through, and then we'll grab a full stack of the redstone and we'll pull all that through. Silicon seed. I do have a silicon seed, but I just already have silicon. Oh, do I not? Oh, I didn't actually make that. You're right. You are actually totally right. I don't think I made that at all. How blind am I? There it is. Like scale of 1 to 10. How little can I see?
EAVP 5911 says silicone seed.
Yep. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it should be Prudentium, which I should have plenty of. And we'll go throw all of that in here. Early doors. Perfect. So now with this one out of the way as well, we should have like, I mean, effectively fully automated everything we're going to need for AE2 at least for now. There are some things later on that we'll probably want to add, but I mean, it's a pretty good step in the right direction. Toss those 2 in there, and then we'll do a full set of the calculations. Search quartz seeds to make both crystals and dust from the essences. I didn't realize you could make dust from the essence. Oh, that's right. It's 3 across. I did know that.
Says, can't wait for John's pure node on Satisfactory 1.2 playthrough.
I don't know if I had maybe remembered that. Yeah, you can. Just get enough dust to hold me off for a while. We're going to try to make as many of these 4Ks as I can from the 1K storage components. We have left 17. Not bad. We're getting there. Throwing shade at John in full diamond. Yeah, she did have full diamond armor and I didn't. I barely have any armor at all. In fact, the biggest thing I have is the cool hat. I'm trying to get infinite obsidian. How do I get that again? Infinity obsidian? Is that something different than just normal obsidian? Because if you're just talking about infinite obsidian, you can usually do that through bees or through mystical agriculture or, I mean, any number of other probably more manual farms. But those would probably be the easiest two that I would focus on. I did see the changes to apothic spawners. I mean, it seemed like a lot of Apotheosis got some upgrades and changes. But it does depend on the pack a lot. That's a good point too. Depending on what resource generation options there are in the pack. I'm kind of hoping that Thumbcraft only gets added back to the ATM packs. That would be sweet. Search infusion alternator. I have seen it. The new mystical aggreditions add-ons. The infusion alternator, this guy, right? That just automates it, I believe, correct? Self spawner and TNT. That's funny. Hi, and thank you so much for all your tutorials in the past. I really enjoyed them. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. What all does the infusion alternator do? What am I missing there? Guess I gotta wait till it's actually like nighttime. I'm impatient, I suppose. Did this finish? It did. Okay, so we'll pull those, that, and that. What about block gen? Block gen. Just normal. I don't need any ores really. No. Anything that I need, I have at least a little bit of. You can craft all your seeds in one block. Oh, that's nice. That's very cool. And I'm trying to automate as much as I can of those. Just make seeds in one block. That makes sense. So I assume it's sort of like an autocraft thing. You throw everything in, it makes your seeds. I bet that makes it a lot easier to automate. Let me grab some of these here and I can throw them back in here and then we can go back to looking at the 4K storage components. Making as many of those as we can. Cool. And then 16. Throw all that in there. We got 3 of the 16Ks. I might just leave it at those and throw those into item cells. Because I think, oh yeah, I only had 2 slots left anyways. I could probably add another ME drive. I don't know how difficult that's going to be based on where I'm at. Not at all. I will take 5 diamonds and make them into engineering. And then I'll just grab that. And I might already have the extra silicon. I don't. But we'll make it. And then I do need the engineering press. Perfect. All right, pull the rest of that out. Engineering press in, we'll throw it in. Hopefully once I get that second ME drive, the rest of that is a little more simple. And I don't have to worry about stuff filling up all the time. The speed of the game skyrockets once Mystical Ag gets started. It really does, because then I'm not wandering around looking for stuff nearly as much. Oh, we have jetpacks. I haven't even looked at flight. Can I put flight in an infusion pylon still? Is that still a thing? Because if so, that's what I'm doing. I will need to stop sleeping if I want to do that, though. ME drive. Throw that there. Devices online. I'm going to throw one more there. I did have 2 more 1K. 1K item storage cells. We'll go ahead and make these 2. Throw them in there as well. Just give us a little extra storage. I had the space, might as well. All that fun jazz. That's not bad for expansion. I assume we're holding our own on power still. It seems as if we are. Doesn't seem like anything's draining. The only thing I had to go chase was prosperity shards and platinum. The rest was easy. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Not at the moment. It's restricted in the config. Oh. Lame. Hi, what is your setup? My setup for what? No, it's disabled. That's so unfortunate. Okay, so is jetpack the best way to go about flight then? Or is there... I don't know. They used to have like the angel rings. Emerald jetpack is probably the easiest way to fly at this stage. So the only problem is then I'm still taking fall damage, aren't I? Oh, the Just Dire thing's armor. That's fair. And I assume they haven't made the Ender Dragon any more difficult. Can you get flight on any of the lower tier at Just Dire things? Let me see. Can you get like flying on the Celestium ones? Oh, but then you gotta have like player charging. I don't have that yet either. No, there's a mystical egg augment for no fall damage. Oh, use Eclipse Alloy for flight. Yeah, what I was afraid of. Hey John, love the new office, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wait, is that like Josh Frank? Josh Frank? If so, I appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well. I'm being ignored. How are you being ignored? Not at the moment. It's restricted to the config. I saw that. I saw that. You said it's restricted in the config. You found a cold GR. Very nice. If there's R's, I think R says flight. There's a flight thread. Nice. Very cool. Doesn't seem like flight is consuming energy now. Oh, interesting. Potter, what am I ignoring? I don't feel like I'm ignoring much, if anything. I could just use something like the pocket generator, even if it is. Premium tool in Pi. Okay, all right. We're going to stop squirrel braining for 2 seconds. That's not it. Premium. It's a premium tool in Pi. I think the word is being censored. Okay, because I'm not seeing it. I mean, maybe showing up through Botrix, but it's not. At least in my view over here on the side, I haven't seen it yet. I went to premium armor with jetpack, no fall damage on boots, fire res on legs. That actually makes a lot of sense. That makes a ton of sense. Let's just do all of Mystical Ag. We're gonna start with premium hoe, which is gonna be a lot to get to, but we're gonna do it. That's the scythe. Does the hoe require the scythe? It does not. Why am I not? There it is. Okay, Inferium Hoe is just a diamond toe. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need 2 of each of those, which is gonna be a lot of prosperity shards. Is there a there's no way to grow prosperity shards, is there? They are different tools. Yeah, I see that now. I'm just realizing how many prosperity shards I'm gonna need for all of the gems and ores. And I think I might RTP again real quick just to go find another cave to go down in to get as many more prosperity shards as I can. Because I don't think, no, I don't have any in my backpack. Prosperity shards is the gate. Got it. Okay, the nether has tons. If I had flight, I'd go get it from the nether in a heartbeat, 100%. But I don't have flight, which is going to make that a little more difficult. I can get 2 to 3 stacks in nether in like 5 minutes. But do you have to have flying? Flying in the nether? Why everybody's telling me to go to the nether? I think I lagged out the whole server. I'm going to give it a second. Oh. We'll head home. We're going to go to the nether. Mine in the nether. The veins are better. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna trust you guys on this one, but if I die, it's your fault. All right? I'm holding one of you accountable. Make sure to mine straight down to get the good drops. That's funny. That's not it, right? Or is that? That's zinc, I'm pretty sure. But, all right, I don't really want to mess with you. I think I just used my 1/home I have for a while as well. Which maybe was not... Oh, he got up here. I didn't think he could. Definitely can't get up here. Right? Right? All right. I was trying to look around for 2 seconds, and he wanted to end me. That's what I'm looking for? Yes? No? I cannot tell. I feel like they should make some adjustments. Granted, at a certain point, there's only so many different ore textures you can have. Go away. And I suppose I should be more understanding of that. Not the best biome for mining? Yeah, that's fair. Alright, fine. We're gonna go see this cave. You can't blame us for your skill issues? See, Potter, that's where you're wrong. Because not only can I, but I also will. Again, freedom, right? I get to. Yeah, there's actually a ton of prosperity ore in here. No, that's zinc. Thought it was prosperity ore. It's not. There's some more down there though. YouTube videos have been my best through my Altamont journey. Thank you, dude. I'm so glad. Very, very glad that they've been helpful. Osmium is pointless. Zinc ore is pointless. I think that might be some, but it also might just be zinc still. Yeah, it's still just zinc. All right, am I crazy, or are those two textures actually pretty similar? They're similar, but they are different. I feel like prosperity ore has less going on. I almost feel like I don't want to mine the diamonds anymore because I don't need them. You know? Also, I never set up the EvoCraft pickaxe. I said I was going to do that and then never did. Can I get the blow up? No, it doesn't. Perfect. Osmium. This is what we're looking for. You guys think I have enough yet? I think I'm pretty close to probably having enough. I probably don't need anything anymore. It was prosperity ore, but I think I've gotten more than enough of it. One aspect John doesn't have skill issue is claiming chat, which is hysterical considering how much hand-holding occurs when I don't know how to do something. I feel like there is a very large amount of help that is given from chat, and yet I am very willing to throw you guys under the bus instantaneously at any point. Regardless of whether it's actually any of y'all's fault or not. You know? Say freedom in America? Not for long. I just started an A-Team 10 to the sky with some friends. I've been following your journey. My friends are shocked. I am way ahead of them. Hey! I feel like that's a compliment. That's a pretty big compliment. You're following my journey and you're further ahead? I don't know if that's just because like maybe you're more dedicated or like I'm actually helpful. One of those two things is true. And I go 50-50. The fact that I have a 50-50 shot on being helpful, I'll take that. That's good with me. Okay, I think I've got all the prosperity ore I'm going to need for now. I don't think that cooldown's going to be done. It's not even close to done. We're going to have to TP home. All right, I'm going to go sleep. And then thank you for whoever told me to reset the sleeping percentage. I'm going to try my best to get one of those, the premium hose set up. So that way I don't have to worry about replacing it anymore. I don't know if I have enough for it, but we're going to try. The best you can do, right? Okay. So for mystical agriculture, I'm just going to do that. This should make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. 8. Amount of diamonds. Let's go grab a couple more diamonds real quick. I'm trying to do as much of this in like bulk crafting kind of as I can. I don't know how easy that's going to be though. Put this in here. We'll do that. I should need 2 more of these. I think we got 8 earlier, so then I need 2 inferium, prudentium, tertium, and all that. Should be enough for this craft. Imperium, I don't have any essence for. Okay, so that means I got to make tertium essence real quick. And then I have to make the Imperium essence. Perfect. Okay, so I should be able to make this. 2 of those. And I just need the premium ones. That's going to take quite a bit, actually. Your vids are helpful. Really enjoying A-Team series because of you. Well, thank you so much. That's very, very kind. I appreciate that. I take it no RF tools and A-Team 10, A-Team 11 yet. No crafters automated essence chain. I haven't even looked at those. Let's see. RF tools, refined storage, advanced AE, cable tiers. I don't see one yet. I mean, I think, I mean, we got, what are they, requesters, or what's the thing that automatically does that from advanced or extended AE? Got lost in the nose on my way home, traveling 3K blocks like a snail. That's unfortunate. Quantum Crafter is in. You can use that for the essences. Nice. That's probably what we'll be doing. I really probably should. I just don't have any of the stuff to build the Quantum Crafter yet. So there's also that. What I can do, though, take the Inferium, and because I've got the Master Infusion Crystal, I can do a ton of that. Oh, it doesn't let you use some of the higher tiers. No, it doesn't at all. That's so unfortunate. I'm just going to make a bunch real quick. That way I don't have to worry about it later. Leaving about 130. That was all of that one. We'll come back and make more of it, I think. 30 Supremium. So we're going to downcraft a couple of the Supremium real quick. Like that. And then I do need 2 of those with 2 of these and those. Okay, so then Prosperity Shards with the gems, right? At Mystical. And then we're looking for these guys. So Prosperity Ingots, that's the one. Give me a second. What am I looking for here? This, that. Okay, then let's check one more real quick. Where's it at? How am I missing it? There it is. All right, I think we're fine. All right. How many of these did we make? Any? None. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 1, 2. Then this one. Then this one. I'm missing tertium still. Oh, that's right. I said I would say I would make more of that. I forgot that was the one I still needed to upgrade to. Let's do as much as we can. 1, 2. And that should be the one thing I don't have is the diamond hoe. The inferium hoe, prudentium, tertium, imperium, supremium. Now, are there any augments I need to add to this? What did I miss? Well, I was totally locked in on that. Yeah, the pack is still a long way from being completely done. Still in a very early alpha beta phase, but there is no quest line currently. So I don't need to add any augments to that, correct? Making sure we're all on the same page with that. Nothing useful in my opinion. Perfect. Well, that's incredibly helpful. I appreciate that. Let me... Done with that. We're going to take this over. We will replace it inside of here. How many more? Oh, we're down to just one of those, and then it'll use that. Perfect. So that should be able to keep all of this going. So next question. Do we want to send any of this to anything yet? Or we think we're fine just leaving it there? Because I'm kind of inclined to just leave it there. And then I could probably make a lot more of these crystal resonance generators and growth accelerators real quick. And I think if I did that, whenever I had new seeds to put in there, they would automatically have all 4 around them. Am I crazy? Is that not how that goes? Is it one of the ones where it's like all the way around? Oh, it is. Oh, that's a lot of Flukes crystals. That's a lot. Okay. So we should be able to make a stack of those. And then how much quartz glass do we... Probably not enough. Definitely not enough. I don't even know how much we have, but it's certainly not enough. We'll do those. The unbreaking is the only thing that's important. That's right. That makes sense. So let me send one text. We go. Let me check one thing real quick. There. Almost always circle for essences. Gems and dust recipes are usually in the circle recipe. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. I don't know why. I just assumed it was similar to the diamond one, or emeralds, I think, are also where it's like a full thing. Dashboard. Okay, let me send that back. Perfect. Highest tiers are usually full grid. Yeah, that makes sense. Glad to be in good company, Fly. Absolutely. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's look at growth. Growth accelerators. This here. How many of those can I make? 5. How many more Flukes glass cables? That shouldn't be difficult. That should be really easy, actually. And then how many more of those now? 9. I don't know how many I need to fill out my full farm over here. So we're just gonna go through and set as many of these down as I can. Oop, that's not where I want that. Throw one in there. I mean, I'm gonna need definitely more. I do think that my one hindrance is going to be these quartz fibers that I've not made very many of. So we'll make some more of those, make some more cables. Got 20 more diamonds. Nice. We are growing diamonds in a fully automated manner currently. So we will have a theoretical infinite number of diamonds depending on how quickly you need to use them. Just so you know. I'm going to put all these in here, but I'm going to wait to put the one in front until I am confident that it is using what it needs to for the premium hoe that's unbreakable. I want to make sure it's not actually going to break, so I'm just never going to get back into there before I completely cover it up, right? Okay. Infinite number of It definitely is. So we're good there. So that one's not gonna run out on me at all. I do think I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna hit my outside ones this time. I usually don't do that. And I'll keep my 20 diamonds. It's not what I meant. Okay, quartz glass. I just need more glass. Do I have any sand? I have a stack of sand. We're gonna run the sand through the furnace. I don't remember seeing that I could get quartz glass from any of the trades. I appreciate the bell pepper. Thank you. Over assumed. Not yet. It will never break. Okay, good. Probably about 30 more upgraded accels in the pack. No, the upgraded accelerators are not, or weren't in the pack in the last upgrade at least. I didn't see anything about them being upgraded. Accelerator, no, they're not here yet. We still just have the basic growth accelerators. So far. I would love for those to be added to the pack though. Those are awesome. All right, let me... Perfect, perfect. So once we have more sand and we have more glass, then we'll be able to... I want to finish up the growth accelerators and then we'll grab a bunch of the crystal resonance generators and put those across the top as well. That's all I'm really waiting for. And then, I mean, once we have that, we're past the theoretical sense and it really is all infinite. I don't think I'm going to worry about having the Certus quartz grow still. Is there any reason to keep these crystals? At all? Because I can't think of any. Other than the fact they may look cool. The basic one is more than enough for Mystical Egg. If you put more than 4 accelerators per 5 times. Yeah, I agree. It gets to be a lot. None at all. Perfect. Then we're going to start putting these back on the edges here. We will break all of those. Pick them up. Why did we do that? Why did I'm saying we. I know I did that. Why did I do that? That seems like such a bad idea. It does look like most everything's staying pretty well grown. Not really. The seed supersedes the crystal. Perfect. So in that case, did I put some glass in here? It doesn't look, I mean, I need maybe like, we're going to count it real quick. Everything over there is fine. I'm going to worry about these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 14 more. That's not bad. John casually invoking the royal... yeah. I realized for a second there that I was blaming chat for my problems again, and we took it back. We took it back. Only reason I find upgraded ones for Geor farms. That makes sense, yeah. And Geor farms can be really strong. I just don't think we have that here yet. Which... I don't know. I'm kind of okay with for now. I would love to have it further on, but for anything I'm doing right now, it's not really that big of a deal. All right, we got that. Could make some more of the essence. We'll throw that in here. Get the rest of that tossed if it can. And then we'll make some more of the dust. Leave the essence in there. There's quartz glass. Create a bunch more of it. Then I thought I had... was it that? Look up history? That's right. The growth accelerators. We want to make more of. That's 7. Hey, more of the flux glass cables. That's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should be right. Should be. 15 is fine. I don't care. I'll take one extra. Geor is in the pack, just not really. Oh, is it really? Oh, that's right. I've seen all the Geors. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's on me. I'm done. Dumb is the word I was trying to use there. I didn't see it, and I don't know why I hadn't seen it yet. But you're right. It's definitely not as good as Mystical Egg. I did enjoy it in several of the other packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 is the extra. Okay, so now I need a whole bunch of crystal resonance generators. So let's see about how to make those real quick. Crystal. I just keep going blind. Keep not seeing them. I need a bunch of charged Certus quartz crystal blocks. I need 2 hoppers. I didn't mean to do that. Does the hopper pull it once it's done? I don't remember a chopper. The chopper. I don't remember if this actually works for the charger or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. I just need a chest as well. Put that on a power line. No idea until I randomly ran into a diamond geode in a cave. That's cool. So the crystal resonance gen just makes solars more power faster than low powered. Yeah, it's true, but this way I can just leave it. Actually, I do have the solar panels. I guess I just need like a... Do these accept power from the bottom? Okay, do I run a spaghetti of cableage all over the top? Or do I build... I could do it on the bottom. All right, what do we think? Do we do cables along the bottom, cables along the top, or crystal resonance generators? Honestly, I go either way. I am down for any of those 3 options, depending on what y'all's thoughts are. What do y'all think? 'Cause I could also just literally put a mesh of cables along the top. Cables on the bottom looks neater. I agree. I'm kind of curious maybe how difficult that's going to be to run. Just SPA a solar on each crystal. Oh, that's a good point. So you're saying... Where did all the solar... Oh, I've got them on me. How did I get those on? That's crazy. And maybe I picked them up on accident. So does that work? That works, doesn't it? I think this might be the way to go. I didn't even think about that. That's so much cleaner. And those are just tier 1s. I think I just need about 40 of them if I'm right. Inventory blindness strikes again. Yeah, exactly right. It blows if you want to do stuff at night. I mean, that's fair, but I usually sleep every night anyways, you know? I mean, I'm sure at some point we're going to set up the automatic day thing as well. That's clean. Should I use like tier 2 ones? I can't tell if that's keeping it as generated as it maybe should be. You know, because it goes offline and then comes back online. There's an upgrade to make them run 24 hours. I heard that the first time we used it too. I'll have to look into how to set that up. Should I upgrade these solar panels to tier 2? But also, how... It looks like it is overdrawing, even with just the little amount that it needs. Solar panels, these guys. Mostly just need this, which is mostly just silicon. I might get a whole bunch of silicon. You can use frame slabs, fill them with glass to make them farm completely covered in the solar glass so you can walk on them. Oh, very nice. Probably wouldn't hurt. I think I probably will upgrade them to the level 2 ones just because I do think that would probably make it run a little bit faster. Let's see. This is what I was going to grab though. I was going to grab 2 stacks of this. We're going to run it through here so we have enough silicon for the solar panels we want to make. I need to fill both those up with coal pretty bad, but we're kind of getting there. I don't know, energized power, it's kind of useless in ATM. Well, I mean, kind of, but I like how clean that looks. Like, it's so much better than the crystal resonance generators that stick up a mile tall. Autocraft the solars. That's going to require me to do so much more work. I hope you know that, right? I don't know. I don't like energized power. I gotcha. Probably wouldn't hurt. 2012 vibes. I mean, it is. It does remind me of one of those really early ones. But I don't know if you've seen any of the later crafting for those solar panels. It's also good. Like now, just when start. Okay, gotcha. Little work now, less work later. My problem with auto crafting is that if I do it, I kind of want to go straight to the quantum crafter, and I don't want to have to mess around with anything else. The quantum crafter takes a decent amount of power, and I don't know if I have that yet. That may be something. Have you seen the max tier ones? That max tier solar panels? I haven't even looked at them yet. I did see how to make them, and that just meant I wasn't going to do it right now. 5, 7. So 7's the max tier one. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. That's actually absurd. That's so much. Just do the first one, auto crafting setup, then Powa. We'll probably do that. What's the difference between Quantum Crafter and the Quantum Computer? Quantum Crafter is a single block. The Quantum Computer is a gigantic multi-block. The Quantum Crafter can do most everything the Quantum Computer can do, but at some point, if you're running a whole bunch of like really, really complex crafts, the Quantum Computer can do more. But usually you can get away with the Quantum Crafter for quite a while. I went and pillaged 10 solar farms in the overworld. But still went with 1 resonance generator per accelerator. That's crazy. So I'm probably going to upgrade all of these to level 2. And then at level 2, I'm going to put them all down on top of those. And I probably will just go raid a whole bunch more of those buildings because that's just really easy. And then that was what we'll use to power all of the growth accelerators. And then the only real question is, what do I want to do? I just need to put a void upgrade in here to void everything past the first stack. 16,000 essence is probably more than enough for what I need for a little bit. Mainly because making glass was slow. Making glass is slow because there's no iron furnaces yet. It's really annoying. Quantum Computer is a crafting CPU. The Quantum Crafter is a faster R of Tools crafter. That makes sense. That's a much better way of explaining that than what I did. All right, gentlemen, I am starving. Absolutely starving. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to get some food. And what I will likely end up doing before the next stream is finish up crafting all of those tier 2 solar panels and make sure those work well. I will maybe set up some basic auto crafting, or I may save that for the next one. And I may do some more basic mystical agriculture seeds. Those are kind of the next 3 things I've got on my list to do. No air fryer in the new office yet? No. Nope, no food out here. Man, if I had food out here, I would never have to go inside for anything, man. Let me tell you. I got a refrigerator. We got quite the setup out here. I will whitelist this. Yeah, we'll do that. Keep any more PT pranks from happening. But all right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all of your time. It's been an absolute blast. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And like I always say, if you guys need help with anything, any questions on anything related to modded Minecraft, the modded masters, the modded wizards, they're all in Discord. If you want to join, !Discord is the command for that. But other than that, yeah, I'll see you guys most likely Wednesday. I'm going to shoot for Wednesday for the next stream. What I'll likely do from here on out is send an invite out to the Discord in the morning if I think I'm going to be able to stream that night, because usually I'll know day of. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. An air fryer and a hot plate are needed. I agree 100%. Bye, y'all. Thank you, guys.